And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Jazz trail by 6. Alec Burks is out there with Livingston. Then there's Moniunas. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Gasol in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. Anderson dishes to Noah. And he uses the glass on the layup. Noah's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Here is Livingston, guarded by Curry. Livingston passes to Moniunas. It's rebounded by Curry. The Jazz shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. The shot by Redick, no good.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it. That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Enough said on that one.
Pistons leading by 6. A drive by Shumpert, stolen by Noah. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Redick. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Noah, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here from where we are.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Warren comes in for Shumpert. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Shaun Livingston. Well, T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. In the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
And the Pistons making a change here. Pachulia is checked in. Gallinari inside the three-point line. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Burks. Lots of room. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz trail by 8. Hill kicks to Bogut. The 3. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Bogut.
You've got to be in his jersey before he catches it. You've got to deny him a catch. Otherwise, he'll hurt you from deep.
Now here's Gasol. And it's Warren with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Gallinari missing. Pistons leading by 7. Now here's Carter-Williams. And Gasol now top of the key. Jacks up a 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Puts him 5 for 12 so far.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Utah calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Boris Diaw checked in for Bogut. Redick comes in for Allen. And it's Stephen Curry in for George Hill. Diaw can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Jazz trail by 10. Curry kicks it to Noah. He feeds it to Diaw. That three off the mark. Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Moniunas has checked in for Gasol. And it's Livingston in for Carter Williams. Here's Burks. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. And the Pistons lead by 12.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The baseline J. Again, the Pistons score.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
Utah calls timeout. Without question, Alec Burks displaying his skills today.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Jazz trail by 14. Curry dishes to Redick. They need this. That's good. And that's now 10 points for Steph Curry.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Burks. Dishes it to Moniunas. Here is Livingston, guarded by Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Here's Redick. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Curry. Warren kicks to Burks. To the left side wing. There's the pick. Pass to Moniunas. It's up a 3. That drops and it comes off.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Redick. Cans it from downtown.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Shooting 2.